Hey everybody! Before we start today's episode, I would like to remind you that I recently started a gaming review channel. You can find the link to that channel in the description down below. It is labeled Konoha Reviews. On that channel, I review games, both old and new, and you can even request certain reviews by commenting on the videos on there. Please check it out, and if you like what you see, please consider subscribing and supporting me on that channel. Thanks, and enjoy the rest of the episode. The Galactic Empire has overthrown many worlds in past conflicts, and has now, besides their own men, many different species fight alongside them. They are forced to do the fighting and often get used in the worst positions on the battlefield, as they are seen as expendable, some more so than others. With the invasion being in full effect, both the Imperium of Man and the Galactic Empire were looking to new places to invade on Earth. Emperor Palpatine looked towards the Middle East with its open deserts and open terrain providing much space to erect new bases and facilities. To ensure an ever-growing force in this location, first, a small part needed to be taken over in order to work as a deployment area. Intel suggested that the Earthlings here did not possess as many advanced weaponry as some of the richer parts, and therefore, Palpatine greenlit the deployment of the Tusken Raiders. Their home of Tatooine was a desert planet, which meant that desert combat here would be to their suiting. Accompanying them would be also some Geonosians, though in a much smaller quantity. The Tuskens had many more units than the Earthen Defenders had in these parts, and victory was thought to be sure. The locals had a bit of light armor support, but many questioned if it was enough to stop the huge army they saw before them, and thus the battle began. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode where we find ourselves amongst a huge Tusken Raider army. But of course there are also some Geonosians among our ranks. We are fighting for the Galactic Empire, though not out of our own free will. Now, according to Intel, the enemies that we will be facing will have weapons tech that is quite outdated, which will work to our advantage, but also might explain why we were chosen for this job. There you can see the little town that we are attacking. There's also a base. They might have actually have some armor support. They got some heavier stuff. There you can see them. You can actually even see reinforcements come all the way from over there. Got him. Boom. Got him too. Oh, beautiful. There's a little bit of a delayed response because of the distance. But, the Tusken Raider rifles are actually not that bad. They barely have any, weapon drop. And it seemed that one hit is a one-hit kill. Nope, okay, that is a little bit too far. Now it dropped a little bit. I'm not entirely sure what is creating the explosion. They have some mortars set up there. Oh, look at that. There we go. That explains it. You get a little closer. Those Tusken Raiders are going for it. Ooh, I was there just a few moments ago. Good thing I moved. Alright, let's actually go prone again. See if we can get some targets. We should also get reinforcements from the skiffs pretty soon. My weapon sway is pretty bad now because of my character being tired. Oh, get him. There we go. There's a skiff. Nope. Maybe the skiff got stuck. Not too sure. Now we will also have to clear some of the buildings, up close and personal. Nope. Gotta aim higher. Still too low. That guy's still alive, isn't he? Ah, so close. Really? There we go. Uh-oh, is that another armor piece I see there? It certainly is. More reinforcements behind him, too. Looks like actually quite a few ran out of their main ammo. Switched to their side weapon. Which they come normally equipped with a D44, I think, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but that's alright for now. We'll just say that the Empire gave it to him. Look at that, they are just all going down there. Oh, beautiful shot. It is surprising to me that the BMPs are actually not being taken out. During several What the hell? During several simulations, I saw that we were equipped with units or an equipment that could take them out. There we go. There was a third one, I guess. Where's that? Oh, that's a skiff. Oh, I see. I already went past this. Now, of course, the Tusken rifle is not ideal for close combat situations, but we have little choice here. Just scouting ahead. See where we can get. Okay. I believe we have 3 areas of high enemy intel. That is that area over there, this first clearing over here, and then one in the back. Multiple smoke plumes are rising. You can see there that other Tusken Raiders are making their approach. Again, why I kind of chose this this approach by having them have, for example, modern weaponry of today. The AK, of course, is very old, but it's because nowadays, oh god, guerrilla fighters and soldiers in some of the poorer countries actually use weapons that are sometimes more than 50 years old. So I figured, well, that'll probably be in the future as well. I'm getting shot at. Hello. Goodbye. Oh. Cheeky little... That's because my thing's too high. That did. My aiming thing was up to 500 meters. Oh, what the hell? Where did you come from? Ugh. I think he faced through the wall. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, look at that. There are only two. Am I out of ammo? No. I'm wounded. That's not good. The Tusken Raiders do not come equipped with first aid kits, so they cannot actually heal themselves. Ugh. I'm not entirely sure where the fire's coming from. Oh my goodness. It's one weapon sway would be terrible. I'm super wounded. Got him. Nope. This is the fastest I can go. Oh, and there I went. Let's hope the other one is still alive. We can switch. Yes, we can. Look at that. Oh, he's all the way back here. Oh, he didn't participate at all. Let's see what the situation is. I actually first thought that we were on the winning side, but it would actually seem that with their wave of reinforcements, they got us in a little bit of a pickle. We still have a lot of units left back here. Yeah, so that's one of their BMPs down. That one is still intact, but I guess their crew got out, and therefore it's now useless. Still units over there. Nope. Nope. I'm too far. There's actually some bullet drop happening. You can also actually see that the Tusken Raiders are not advancing as far as you would like. But we took huge losses. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Now again, all Tusken Raiders have the order to move up and advance. You can actually see that some of them are very hesitant about it. We saw earlier that quite a lot of Tusken Raiders headed forward, and I see none of them now, which means that they all got shot. Oh, look at that. There's so many still left. Nope, far too high. Boom, 700 meters. Now this is my last one. If I die, I cannot switch to another one, so this is it. And this might actually be their victory, which comes as a surprise. The Tusken Raiders have a lot more units than they have. And it does actually show you how cool Arma is. Because even if you do simulations beforehand, the outcome can be quite different. Oh, two. Okay. There we go. I think I'm getting shot at now. There's some stones over there. I will use them as cover. It is, of course, a difficult approach, and the Empire did not give us any armor. I mean, they gave us 2 skiffs. We saw one of them all the way over there. It got blown up. They popped some blue smoke over there. Probably what happened with the Tusken Raiders is they got there, got off the skiff, and then just got annihilated. Because, though I said that the rifle is quite good, its firing rate, of course, or fire rate is not very good. Again, up close, this rifle is quite useless. Oh. Oh, that guy's still alive. Hold on, I have too much sway. I see you. Hold breath. Nope. Couldn't. I'm not seeing if it's too far. Dude, one up. I'll lower it a little bit, see what happens. Useless. You can definitely see that morale's not very high with our troops. We're not fighting for our own people. We're fighting for an oppressor, and we are doing pretty bad. Looks like this will probably be a victory for Earth, though they did suffer a large number of losses. But then again, I think they literally faced off against like more than 200 Tusken Raiders. It does make me wonder, in terms of the Star Wars lore, which species or which alien race has the weakest warriors? One might think that the Gungans are quite up there, right? Alright, we're getting up close again. I almost feel like we should pick up an AK, but I won't do that for now. Just to stay a little bit in character. There's one in here. I don't like the way that the Tusken Raider holds it. Looks weird. Oh! Why is he not attacking? Is he bugged? No. He might have been out of ammo. I don't know. Just want to take a peek. What are our forces doing? Ugh, look at them all. Absolutely annihilated. These guys are still alive, though. They are firing on my left flank. These guys are doing nothing. Ugh! The battle was long and exhausting, with fire being heavily exchanged between both forces. But the primitiveness of the Tusken Raiders seemed no match for the forces of Earth, even with less advanced weapons tech. They were victorious in the end, but did pay a great price, purely by the fact that they were facing so many enemies. Their walls held, and Palpatine would not be building his facility here, but they knew that he of course would try in many other places as well. The battle in Stratus was coming to a close, but plans to counterattack by the UNSC were already underway, as they still held the airfield on the island. Word got out that the Galactic Empire held many prisoners at a former UNSC camp not too far from there. Together with the counter-assault at the airfield, a small group of soldiers would be sent down in order to free the prisoners. It was time to send in the ODSTs.